Hi, folks. Welcome back to Heard It on the X, the East Coast premier music talk show. We're joined by Ross Catalino. Ross helps us out with the Rock Report. How you doing, buddy?
Good, Rich, thanks.
Happy New Year to you.
Same to you.
Holidays were good?
Very good, very good.
Right now, we are joined by drummer extraordinaire, and I cannot wait to talk to this man because his resume is impressive. The things that he's done is impressive. And we have inside information that he's remodeling his house. So, Kenny Aronoff joins us. Kenny, are you with us?
Yes, I am. How you guys doing, man?
Doing well, brother. Happy holidays and Happy New Year to you, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. You're gonna probably hear me eat some breakfast while you're talking to me, so I apologize.
That's okay. You're a musician. You can eat whatever you want, whenever you want, and do whatever you want. Kenny.
Yeah, you know, I tend to eat. I have this habit of putting food in my mouth, then I talk. But it's just I'm trying to kill two with one stone.
So, Ken, you are most recently you're going to go out with Chickenfoot. Is that right?
Yep, that's right. We already did a U.S. promo tour, and which was like 5 cities, and we're gonna do a European promo tour, which is setting up the touring in the U.S. and Europe later this year.
Hey, Kenny, it's Ross Cat. How's it going? So how did that come about? I know obviously you're one of the go-to guys in the studio and on the road. Did you have a relationship with Chad, or how did it come out where you were filling in for Chad?
I do have. We are good friends. Chad and I are great friends, and ironically, I was already filling in for him on another band he plays in called the Bombastic Meatbat. He couldn't go on tour in Japan once. Because he was with the Chili Peppers, so I went out. Maybe he was out with Chickenfoot, I don't know. But I went out with them and toured with them, and then I started filling in, in town, we play in clubs. I don't know, I mean, we were friends anyway, but that maybe made it more comfortable for him to suggest me. Listen, I was on tour camp in Australia in the 80s, and they had just their very first hit came out, the British song. We were all staying at the same hotel, and at that point, Mellencamp was selling out arenas, and that's when we met the first time. Mm-hmm. That's like in the 80s.
Oh, that's when you met Chad? Was it in the 80s?
Whatever the British song was. Maybe it was 92, I don't know. Right. We were selling out like 4 nights in an arena I was just thinking maybe it was the Lonesome Jubilee tour, which would be 88, 89, 88, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. It was, I think it was. That's when we were selling out that many nights in an arena. But at any rate, we've been friends, and I know Chad recommended it, and there were a lot of drummers wanted to do it, and there were some drummers that had done some playing. And, it's a band. And that's the way Sammy looks at it. And he wanted to get the right personality and the right, vibe, not just the right player. And Chad, this is what Chad was telling me, and this is what he said to them. He was saying that, Kenny Scott, that's how you should get. So, I had run into a manager of Chickenfoot. Well, let me go back a little bit. The tour before this, Chad had an injury, was on tour, and the other manager, unfortunately, who has died since, he called me up saying, like a Mayday call, and he said, we gotta meet, I gotta talk to you about something. And we met. He said, look, Chad may not be able to continue the tour, and we may need you to step in and do it. In which case, I do this thing where I write very, very detailed charts, so it makes it great for an emergency situation. You can pretty much nail it. And in the end, he did play the rest of the tour with one arm. He had injured one arm. So I didn't have to step in. But that was the initial beginning of my name coming up in the Chickenfoot world.
Cool.
And then this time, the remaining of the 2 managers came up to me, and at a concert I was doing with Fogerty, and he brought it up to me. He said, "Look, we're going to need somebody. Would you be interested in doing this or auditioning or getting together with the guys to play?" I said, "Absolutely. Are you kidding?" And I got a phone call from Sammy, and he just told me how much vibe is important. I'm not looking for just a guy who can play. There's plenty of guys who can play. I'm looking for the right person that's going to fill Chad's shoes, which is a tough one, because Chad's so dynamic and such a great personality with a great player, and he's got swing to his playing, and he's not just a straight rock and roll guy. He's got a lot of funk in his playing. So Sam was saying, if I don't find the right guy, it's like, why bother going on tour?
Hey, Kenny, I know that you're doing some work on your house, and I'm going to take a quick commercial break. Can you join us for one more fast segment? Is that cool?
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to head to a commercial break right now. Join us on the other side for more Kenny Aronoff. Heard it on the X, folks.